morreu.
Every year, a small group of insane people try and ride a motorbike up a cliff.
Ok.
This is the Impossible Hill Climb, and it's got that
100
name
metros?
because, well, it's impossible. In its 17-year history, hundreds have tried it, but only one man has ever made it to the top.
E o que que tem 30, cara? 30 minutos?
And I think I can become the second.
Deixa eu já pular pro meio aqui pra ver como é que...
One.
Não, mas cadê aquele tanto de espinho que tem aqui?
Where you're from, where you can, you know more, you've got your pressures. If you put
Start line to wait for my number to get called.
Tá louco, mano.
Every attempt laid bare the countless ways my own run could end in ruin. Without fail, the bikes came hurtling back
Abaixa
down
o
the
volume,
hill,
pô.
again and again.
Ai, pegou o cara ainda.
Why are you doing this? I grew up racing motocross. I had dreams of becoming a pro, and they never quite materialised. But now I get, the honour of having a job where I can kind of choose the missions that I get up to. And I feel like this is something so crazy, and with just enough luck and skill, I could potentially be the second person ever to do it, and I think that's a hell of a story for the grandkids. I have to get up there first though.
total commitment, Zach. Total commitment. Total angry commitment. You're going to do it. No doubt in it at all.
Yeah.
No doubt.
How is it having your dad here with you? I wouldn't have done it without Steve-O. I feel like he got me into racing. When I was
Rapaz,
4
tem
years old,
coragem,
he
Chet?
made me
Tem
choose.
coragem?
He said, you can carry on doing football on the weekends, or I'm going to buy you a bike. And since then, I think I went to motocross maybe twice.
Calma. Tem coragem? Antes, vou falar a proposta. Você vai ganhar R$1 milhão se você conseguir. Você tem uma semana só pra treinar. Mas se você não conseguir, tu tá exposto a quebrar qualquer tipo de osso e fuder inteiro.
15 years without him, so I feel like it'd be bad to do it without him, so it's good to have him here.
You can do this.
Tô
man.
dentro.
You can do this. Trust yourself. Trust yourself.
Det ser så op gehen Fall, Kneinsche von normaler Weg. Alles klar.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Nossa,
Here for you. Fucking go for it, come on.
é muito alto, mano. Caralho! Caralho! Conseguiu!
Yeah. I'm stood up here. You did it. I didn't think I'd be stood up here at the end.
Foda, tá?
Come on.
Throughout my life, my dad has always been my rock. A tough-loving, fearless character who always encouraged me to take the lead.
Do it again.
But as I was washed over with emotion, unable to process what just happened, everything was brought to a sharp halt.
Oh, so close. So fucking close.
Mas é que considera que ele conseguiu ou não?
I don't think I got it. I don't think I've got it. Okay, so the scores after yesterday. 99.7, which means I was 0.3 meters off the top. How big is that on your hand?
Far. 300 meters.
That far off the top.
Realising I'd missed out on making it to the top by the length of just an A4 piece of paper, I headed back up there to see what went wrong.
Mate, there is no way. So the 100-meter mark is there. This is technically the finish, this sign here. And because my back wheel was not quite past it, that doesn't count as getting it.
So I had a big dilemma. I could just hang up my boots now. I mean, after yesterday, I'm actually sitting in first place.
Klein Stefan is 93.8, so got a good 6 meters on second place.
And with the rain falling pretty consistently, the hill was even slippier than yesterday.
Thank you.
But I also knew that without crossing the 100-meter mark, I couldn't claim to have completed the impossible hill climb, and Roll would still remain alone in that elusive club.
Do I go through the rest of my life on this earth wishing that I had just committed to just getting the extra 30 centimeters? Is this going to haunt me for the rest of my days? Okay,
Cara,
fuck it,
agora eu
I'm
tô
gonna have to
torcendo
do
pro
one
cara.
today, ain't I?
And so, it was time to suit up once more, risking injury, risking everything, all for the sake of 30 centimeters.
Ah, 30 centímetros hoje em dia machuca muita gente, né,
Probably
cara?
less riders today. A lot didn't make it out of yesterday.
The hill today was a ghost of its former glory. The pits lay
Tiene un
hollow,
trauma,
and
né?
the few who remained stood nervously in front of a restless crowd.
É. Sai fora.
The feeling when I ride like that road, what we're gonna walk now,
Yeah.
that feeling is so good. That's so good.
But the longer I stood staring at that hill, the longer I had to ponder my decision. Rider after rider fell before me, families concerned over their loved ones. Was it really worth risking everything over 30 centimeters? Well, in short, yes. I still had unfinished business with this hill, and I knew my dad believed I could do it.
You're gonna do it, no fucking doubt.
And so, once more, here I was again, staring down impossible odds, as my number was called for the final time.
Opa, botou gritinhos fake, porque não tem ninguém gritando. Certo, anotando. Legal edição, botou a música protagonista, ok. Foi. Já saiu de lado um pouco, hein? Aí já era. Pulou muito. Nem fudendo.
Hi Jack. I saw on the live stream you almost made it to the top. It was so close. Big congratulations. You should be happy with that.
That's a good man. Thanks.
Please enjoy the ride back down and maybe we can try together next year.
Caraca, de novo.
Oh my god, I was so scared that time. So much more scared. It was so slidey, but I went for it anyway.
So I didn't make it to the top, but as I followed in the tyre marks of the legend before me, I couldn't help but feel a little proud. It was always mine and my dad's dream to make it as a pro, and while that never came to fruition, this feels pretty close.
He's as fast as Michael Schumacher. He told me to say that. What are you laughing at?
Always as you envision it, and I had one last surprise waiting.
Conseguiu, é?
He's the second person in the world who's done it.
I can't believe it. Somehow I'd done just enough to throw my bike beyond the 100-meter mark, meaning I was joining Roll in the 100-meter club after all.
Yes, 100 meters for 40 seconds. Over 100. Over 100. How do you feel? I feel
Tá.
the second person.
Pretty good. You know, that's not bad, is it?
Right, it's been 4 months since the hill climb. Do you still think that I completed it?
Yeah.
I don't. I fell off at the top, and I want to do it again to actually become the second person on the planet to do it. So, if you want me to go back next year, like the video, 50,000 likes, and I'll do it, and I'll bring Steve.
A cara do pai.
Okay.
Ok.